Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric, and some big exciting news happened just this literally the other day. So Lucasfilms basically announced that EA no longer has the rights to make Star Wars exclusive games. So a lot of the floodgates are open, and we also had the Indiana Jones announcement yesterday that potentially might be an Xbox exclusive game. So there's a lot of Lucasfilm game stuff coming out here, and this is exciting. So we're gonna get the first details of an open world Star Wars game that's currently in development at Massive. This is big, guys. This is exactly what I wanted. A Star Wars open world game? Pfft, sign me the hell up. So here we go, guys. Open world Star Wars game in development at Massive. It's only been a few days since the Lucasfilm Games banner was revealed to the public. They made some changes. They put the new name out there. But we have been getting a steady flow of new information ever since. Yesterday, we got the news that MachineGames, developer of the recent Wolfenstein games, is working on a brand new Indiana Jones adventure. And that's going to be exciting. That, honestly, is probably going to be one of the most greatest games ever made. Who doesn't love Indiana Jones, honestly? So today, Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games have announced that Massive Entertainment, who's the developer of Tom Clancy's The Division 2, is in the early stages of developing an open-world Star Wars game. Holy smokes, they keep dropping the bombs, guys. Like, just throwing them there. These are some huge moves, considering that EA has been at the helm of the Star Wars brand for quite some time, most notably with Jedi Fallen Order and Battlefront. Things are about to change, and I think for the better, if I'm going to be completely honest. So going on, it says, while we do not know a whole lot about the game just yet, a Q&A released on the Ubisoft site gives us some hints. For starters, the game will be a story-driven open-world game directed by Julian Girardi, director of The Crew in The Division 2. According to the Q&A, Julian's a massive, no pun intended, fan of Star Wars, with A New Hope being the first film he ever saw in theaters. And the team is aiming to invite players on a journey they never experienced before in this beloved lore. So, a journey they never experienced before. So this is going to probably be a whole new completely story. I don't even think we're going to have any of the original cast and crew of the Star Wars films. To me, this sounds like it's going to be something along the lines of maybe Knights of the Republic, but a little bit more action oriented, a whole new experience I've never experienced. I'm gonna say it's kind of like its own thing, its own story. Will it be canon? Who knows? I kind of want it to be its own thing, if I'm gonna be honest. Although some cameos might be interesting. Who knows where the placement in the timeline of Star Wars it's going to be as well. But let's continue on. Furthermore, the game will be running on Massive's own Snowdrop engine. Massive is still bringing on new members to the team and engineering the Snowdrop engine to better utilize the power of the latest generation of consoles. So, it goes on to say that's all we know at the moment about this newly announced project. But considering that, along this game, Massive is also working on a video game set in the Avatar universe. I did not know that. That's very interesting. When the hell are we going to get the next Avatar movie, by the way? Anyways, it says it will be a while longer before we hear about a potential sequel to The Division 2. So we're probably not going to get a Division 3 anytime soon, which I think there's more money in Star Wars anyway. That's a no-brainer. That being said, it seems that the previously promised 10-year exclusive deal that EA had for producing Star Wars game has come to an early end, and I think it has. I think they've taken note of single-player campaigns still being a thing that people want to play. EA's been focusing more on multiplayer. So the new plan of action for Lucasfilm Games and how they deal with Star Wars moving forward is detailed more in the recent StarWars.com interview with Douglas Riley, VP of Lucasfilm Games. So Riley says that while several more Star Wars games are still being developed under EA, their goal is to uncover the stories they've always imagined telling and make them resonate with our fans and across the wider Star Wars galaxy. So they're not saying EA's completely done making the games. It's just now they're not going to be the exclusive game maker of Star Wars brand, which is okay. I'm fine with that. I could appreciate another Battlefront coming out for sure, or a sequel to Jedi Fallen Order. But now I'm glad that they're opening their horizons and making a lot more opportunities, because Star Wars games sell, no matter if it's Lego or Battlefront or whatnot. Now, needless to say, this collaboration with Ubisoft opens the door for even more possibilities for the Star Wars universe in the gaming medium. This is the beginning of a long-term collaboration with Disney and Lucasfilm Games, and we're pleased to be working hand in hand to build upon the incredible legacy of Lucasfilm to create a game that we know Star Wars fans will love, said Yves Guillenot, co-founder and CEO of Ubisoft, in the aforementioned Q&A. Aforementioned. I always get tongue twisted when there's like vowels and stuff. I have mush mouth. Aforementioned. So, taking into account both the new Indiana Jones project, which I'm excited for more than this, and this new Star Wars game, Lucasfilm Games seems to be leaning away from the multiplayer-focused Star Wars games of recent years, such as Battlefront 2, which I personally like. I kind of like the first Battlefront a little bit more, but Battlefront 2 is still a lot of fun. And aiming for more narrative-driven games like Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Speaking of Respawn Entertainment, still seems to be working on a sequel to 2019's hit single-player game. And for fans who haven't yet played the first game, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order just received a next-gen update that includes better frame rates and dynamic resolution, so it's as good a time as any to jump in. Okay, I need to hop in on that next-gen update for Jedi Fallen Order. I had no idea that was happening. So we got these rumors of an open world. Well, not rumors. This is confirmed. But now we're getting early details of open world Star Wars game in development. Again, we don't know any details like if it's going to be canon with the movies in the actual like main timeline. We don't know if it's a sequel or prequel. We don't know where it places in the Star Wars universe. Me personally, I would like it to be its own thing with original characters. Sure, there could be cameos and references, but I would prefer that to be with minor characters. I don't want, like, Luke Skywalker, even though that would be awesome. I don't want Luke Skywalker being in here. I don't want Kylo Ren. I don't want Rey. I don't want, Han Solo. I don't want anything. Maybe, if anything, like a random cameo by, like, some of the head, honchos of the Rebel Alliance or the Empire. We could see, some of the minor characters. Maybe subtle references to the movies, but I don't want it to be like relying on that. I want it to do its own thing. So what do you guys hope to see in this? What are your guys' thoughts, your likes, everything like that? What would you want and what do you not want? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.